It's that feeling that makes you wanna. It's that feeling that makes you wanna.
We're working on the swing today. In the previous video, we talked about the sequence of a swing. And I didn't want that video to be crowded out by the swing. So I didn't really mention much about it. Actually, I don't think I mentioned it at all. You have three parts in your swing. You have the load and stride, you have heel plant, which is launch position, and then you have the swing itself. The heel plant is literally what it's called. You're gonna be able to generate power from our backside, which is what we want. This is gonna allow us to get that barrel through the zone. Now let's be completely realistic here. Yep. I don't think I talked about the swing. Back to present day. But what actually makes a good swing? In my opinion, it's your bat path. And if you have a good bat path towards the baseball, you're gonna have more success than not. That was my first swing of the day, and that did not feel good. What does the path of the bat look like? And it all starts with this arm right here. And there's different thoughts on this. I've seen a lot of major league players on MLB TV say that I'm trying to think of going straight on down on top of the ball. I've seen other players say I'm trying to go straight up on the ball. What I think that is just feel. They're trying to create a feel because they had an issue back when they were hitting. They probably had, if they're thinking down on top of the ball, they had an issue of swinging too much up. It all depends on the player, but let's literally break it down to what it simply is. What's actually happening in the swing is wherever your forearm goes, your barrel goes. So wherever this front forearm is taking that path here, that's where the path of the barrel is going. So if I want to go more up, that path goes more up. If I want to go down with my forearm, the path ends up going more down. If I want to go more even or towards the pitcher, my barrel goes more even and towards the pitcher. Now, here's the thing that you're probably thinking about. Well, if you said that the path of the barrel goes to the exact spot of where the forearm is, then why is your barrel tilted downwards? That's a really good question. Look at my wrist. Look at it. See that? Now look at my wrist. See that? Now watch what happens. Got that? Okay, now I'll do this again. Here, I'm straight on. See my wrist? So this is flat, right? Now watch what happens. See that? Now I'm gonna go straight through. Now it's straight, right? Now I'm gonna go down. See that? Now, watch this. I'm gonna bend my wrist again. So I'm not straight on. I'm not like this. I'm like that. So across my body. Now watch what happens. That's straight to the pitcher. Here's straight to the pitcher. Cool, yeah. And then here's up. Here's down. It's the wrist. It's the wrist. Your wrist causes your vertical bat angle. And the wrist is super important because if I have a weak wrist, which is straight on like this, here, I can't go against it. But if I have it here, where it's across my body, and I have that wrist bent, it's more straight, but it's more bent here on the edge. And I go here. See, it's harder for me to bring it back. It's all about the wrist. So if the wrist is weak, yeah, I'll be straight on. I'll be even with that forearm. But if the wrist is strong and has an angle to it, then it has that vertical bat angle that we want. More on this. One of the best pieces of advice that I've ever gotten, well, I mean, I've gotten so much good advice in my playing career from many coaches, But one thing that really stuck to me when I was hitting was that hitting is not about momentum, it's about angles. So with this, my wrist, there's an angle there, and I don't want to break it. That's when I roll over. So then the barrel ends up becoming straight as I go through the zone. So a lot of hitters, when they hit, they have a weak front wrist. So we want to have a good, strong forearm path going towards the ball. And then we also want to make sure that our wrist has an angle to it as we go towards contact. So where I think players go wrong is that they think about this barrel too much, where they think about, oh, the barrel has to be here and there, and my barrel has to go back down and all of that. I like to simplify it. So just think of one thing and one thing only, which is, what's my biggest controllable? I can control what I can see. I control where this is going. So if I can know where this elbow is going and that direction that it's going, that's gonna lead me to a better position towards the contact point. So when I'm able to go here, I'm thinking about this elbow going straight towards that pitcher. Guys, that's this YouTube video. I appreciate all the time that you have given me up to this point. I hope you have a great day, and make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel and give this video a like, and then comment in the comment section. See ya.
It's that feeling that makes you wanna